morning, everyone. Today we're going to cover Act 1, Scene 5, the introduction to Lady Macbeth. Let's go. The real power player of this play should have been called Lady Macbeth. Look, we all know who is actually in charge in this relationship, and it's not Macbeth. So we are going to be introduced to her, and what a lady. What a lady. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. At the beginning of this scene, Lady Macbeth has just received a letter from her husband giving her the news about the prophecy, what the witches told him. And this is what she's reading at the beginning of the scene. Here she is. And this is Macbeth speaking. I met them on the day of my victory in battle, and I have since learned that their knowledge far surpasses our mortal understanding. When I burned to question them further, they turned into air and vanished. While I stood, spellbound, messengers from the king arrived and greeted me as the Thane of Cawdor, which is precisely how the weird sisters had saluted me before, hailing me as the future king. All this I have thought to tell you, my dearest partner in greatness, so that you could rejoice along with me, rather than remaining ignorant of the greatness that is promised to you. Keep it a secret in your heart, and farewell. So this is her stepping back and reflecting on what she just read. You are Thane of Glamis and Cawdor, and you will be king, as promised. But I worry whether you have what it takes to seize the crown. You are too full of the milk of human kindness to strike aggressively at the first opportunity. You want to be powerful, and you don't lack ambition, but you lack the wickedness that should accompany that ambition. The glory you wish for, you want to achieve righteously. You won't cheat, yet you want what doesn't belong to you. You wish for that thing, great Glamis, that calls you to commit a terrible act, and you wish to see that act done, but are too afraid to commit it yourself. Hurry home, and I will pour my fighting spirit into your ear, and with my brave words, I'll drive away everything that stands between you and the golden crown, which fate and witchcraft have already placed on your head. So she's making a promise to Macbeth and to herself that she's going to help him get to the position that he needs to be, that she wants him to be, that's guaranteed to him. Because she doesn't think he has what it takes. A messenger arrives at the castle. What news do you bring? The king comes here tonight. You must be mad. Isn't Macbeth with the king? And if the king were really coming, wouldn't Macbeth have told me in advance so I could prepare? Please, my lady, it's the truth. Our Thane is coming. He sent a messenger ahead of him who arrived here, so out of breath that he could barely speak his message. Take good care of him, then. He brings great news. So, the messenger is hoarse. Like a raven, he croaks Duncan's fatal entrance into my fortress. Look at that demon, you guys. Come, you spirits that assist murderous thoughts, take away my womanhood and fill me from head to toe with deadly cruelty. Thicken my blood and stop up my veins so I can't feel pity, so that no human compassion can stop my vicious plan or prevent me from accomplishing it. Come to my woman's breast and turn my milk into poison, you murdering demons. Wherever it is, you wait invisibly, waiting to do evil. Come, thick night, and shroud the world in the darkest smoke of hell, so that my razor-like knife can't see the wound it cuts open, and heaven can't peep through the darkness to cry, no, stop. Macbeth arrives, crazy eyes himself. Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, and soon greater than both, by the witch's proclamation. Your letter has transported me beyond the present moment, where I wait in ignorance and makes me feel the future. My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight. And when does he leave? Tomorrow, according to his plan. That day will never come. Your face, my lord, is an open book that tells strange stories in order to deceive people. You must appear as they expect you to look. Greet the king with a welcoming expression in your eyes, your hands, and your words. You should look like an innocent flower, but be like the serpent that hides underneath. The king is coming and must be cared for. Let me handle tonight's preparations, for tonight will change all our nights and days to come. We will speak about this further. Just greet our guest with the clear face. Looking troubled always arouses suspicion. Leave all the rest to me. Thus ends Act 1, Scene 5. Hot. All right, so Lady Macbeth is proclaiming the fact that they need to have a clear plan, that he needs to hide his intentions well. Otherwise, their plan is going to go up in smoke, right? Again, hand-eye imagery, dissociating oneself with one's actions. Pretend on the outside that you are loyal, that you are a mere servant of the king. Hide your true intentions on the inside. And her soliloquy is one of her famous soliloquies. Unsex me here. The line is not mentioned in the graphic novel version, but she is declaring, strip me of my womanhood to allow me to have the violent nature necessary in order to commit this act. Because, of course, this is not how women were perceived in Shakespeare's England, 11th century Scotland, in the case of this play, too. And Shakespeare would have played with this language because in her mind, she needs to be more like a man in this situation. Unsex me here, right? It's so delicious. She's such a delicious character. But she's not, the thing is, as one will discover later on, she's not devoid of humanity either, even though she seems very evil in this section. Neither of them are completely devoid of humanity. And the great thing about this play is that morality lies within the gray area of society in this play. And there are explorations of remorse and guilt, which usually is not the case in his other tragedies. So that ends Act 1, C5. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.